Hey everyone! So recently I bought the YSL Small LouLou Bag and I thought I'd do a review of it on what I think so far, like what kind of stuff fits in my bag, if I have any regrets in buying it or if I just absolutely love it. And I'm going to be talking about the exact things that I like and dislike about it. Now I actually managed to get the bag just before it had its price increase. So it was originally, and I'm in the UK so I'm going to be doing this in pounds, but it was originally £1,570 and that's what I paid for it. And then very recently after I purchased it, it went up to £1,645. So I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about whether I think that price increase is worth it. Now, I must admit this is my first designer luxury bag. I don't usually buy stuff like this and I can't really afford it. So when I talk about price, it is going to be from quite a genuine perspective because I know that this stuff doesn't come cheap, so any price increase is very significant when you are purchasing a luxury item. And I'm going to be showing you the bag. So this is the bag. It's so beautiful. I have been using it a lot, like it is my proper handbag. I go out with it all the time. I'm talking about the size because the size is actually great. So there are 4 different sizes to this bag and I really recommend getting the small one if you're like me. So I like to carry the essentials and maybe a little bit more, but I don't like to carry my whole life in the handbag. So I think the toy size, it is smaller than this. It only really fits what a wallet on a chain would fit. And this is the next size up. And then you have the medium, but the medium is actually quite big, so you can fit a lot in there. So I'd recommend getting the medium if you like to put your whole life in your bag. So I think the small is perfect for me because I don't like to put everything in the bag. It's a snap lock closure, which I love. And inside the bag, it looks like this. I've got stuff in the bag, but it comes with 4 sections. So you've got 2 big sections, the front and the back, and then the zip, which you can fit a couple of things in. That's the zip. And then you've got this lovely back section here, which I actually think is quite useful. You can put maybe like a lipstick or a hand sanitizer in there. I'll be showing you the chain. So the chain looks like this if I bring it up. So I like to wear this bag as a shoulder bag, and as a shoulder bag it looks like this. I'm going to stand up. That's what it looks like as a shoulder bag. And then you can also wear this bag as a crossbody. So what you can do is you can pull down the inside string and you can just put it around yourself and wear it as a crossbody too. And I think that looks really pretty, but usually I wear it as a shoulder bag. And this is the back of the bag. It has the signature Y shape. Now what I love about this is because YSL, this used to be their logo, they're just that Y, but then they changed it to this beautiful little symbol here, but they've kept the Y and incorporated it into this bag, which is what I absolutely love. So you have the best of both worlds. You've got the old and the new labels. And I chose gold hardware because I'm just a lover of gold. All my jewellery is gold. I chose black because it's just very durable and I can take it everywhere. I don't have to worry about spillages. Like, I'm really clumsy, so I'm glad I didn't go for white. But I do recommend going for a neutral colour when you get this bag because, like I said, it's expensive. It doesn't come cheap. So you want to make sure you get the full usage out of it. So I recommend getting like either a black, a beige, or if you are quite like a tidy, clean person, go for a white. But some of the other colours like red and blue, I don't know if I'd recommend getting it with this bag because it is such a classic bag and you want to be able to wear it to its full potential. So if you get quite like an outlandish colour, you might not be able to wear it all the time and it won't suit all your outfits. So I'm glad I went for a neutral colour in that respect. I love the leather that they've chosen in this bag. It's like a really plushy leather. You do have to kind of baby it because it is quite squishy, but it just feels so nice. It's not the grainy hard leather that I'm used to, but I really like it. I'm glad that I went for this one in the end because there is a similar YSL bag, I think it's called the college bag, with that grainy type leather and the rest of the style is quite similar, but I am glad I went for the plushy leather. Now I have the box it came in. This is the box it came in. I actually purchased my bag from Harrods, so they didn't have every single thing that I think you get with the bag if you buy it from Saint Laurent itself, but I got the box, I got the dust bag, and I must say this dust bag is so thick and so durable. I really love it. Like, Like I said, I haven't got any luxury bags, but I've got other bags from brands like Kate Spade and Furler and Coach, and their dust bags just aren't as thick as this, and I really like this one. I think it's a great quality dust bag. I also have the authenticity card. It comes in this little cute black envelope, and I think it's really sweet. It's just inside here. And so the price I paid and the price it's gone up to, I think just because it's such a classy bag and you can wear it with pretty much anything if you get the right colour, I would say because it's everyday and you can wear it all the time, it probably is worth the price increase. And I mean, you have to love the bag to be spending that kind of money on a bag anyway, because it is an extortionate amount of money to be spending on a bag, any bag. But I did used to love the fact that Saint Laurent wasn't as expensive as your Chanel and your Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. So I'm kind of disappointed that it's now going up in price. Like, they always increase their prices, but now Saint Laurent have started doing it as well. And I guess I just kind of wanted to get in there before they increased it so much that I wouldn't be able to afford it, because once it goes over that £2,000 mark, I probably wouldn't have gone and done it. But I love the bag, I'm really happy with it, and I think it would be worth the £75 increase. However, if it goes up any more, I don't really know. I wouldn't really say I'd pay any more than the price it is now. So I'll just briefly show you what I've got inside the bag to see where I've kind of put it all. The first section, so like the biggest section here, I've got my purse. This is just a medium-sized purse, and then I've put a mask in there for COVID. Then the back section, I've put some tissues, I've got my car keys, and then in the little flap section at the back, I just put a hand sanitizer. Then the middle section with the zip is where I put my lipstick. So everything kind of fits quite nicely. I could fit a lot more in the bag if I needed to, and sometimes I do put more in the bag, but this is just what I've got in there for everyday usage. So are there any negatives about this bag? For me, and you've probably heard this a lot if you've watched other tutorials about the bag, I would have preferred if there was something here, like some metal studs or something, just so that when you do put it on the ground, it doesn't get dirty. But it's not too big a deal. And then also the hardware scratches quite easily. And they did give us like a blue sticker around here and then also around the zip inside, but that did fall off relatively quickly, so now I have to be quite careful. And when I just want to close my bag quickly and make sure it's secure, I don't want to have to be really light with and delicate with the closure. And probably the last negative for me would be the fact that it doesn't open and close that easily, so you do have to kind of tug on it a lot, and I'm scared that I'm pulling it too tightly and I'm gonna break it or something, which obviously I probably won't be breaking it, but it does feel like it takes a while to kind of find the snap. So that would be one negative that I found as well. And that would be something that people haven't really talked much about on this bag, but it's something that I've noticed myself, so I just wanted to share that as an extra as well. Some people have said that they'd like the strings to be detachable so that you could wear this bag as a clutch, and other people say that they'd like to have something to hold this bit in place so they can wear it as like a handbag, because if you try and wear it as a handbag, the strap will just come up again. So people have said that. For me, it doesn't really bother me because I like wearing a shoulder bag and a crossbody anyway. Overall, I'm really happy with the purchase. I'm glad I got it. It was a significant amount of money and I had been saving up for quite a while, so I did want to make a review just to let you guys know if you're doing the same kind of thing, is it worth it? I would say it is. I really enjoy my bag. Everything I've been saying in this video is about what I can kind of afford. I said get a more durable colour and size, and make sure you think about that quite a lot if it is your first luxury purchase and you can't really afford to do this quite a lot. Obviously, if you can afford these bags and you go out and buy one every month or so, you can get whatever colour you want and you can choose something that's more out there, more outlandish, and because it's not such a big deal to you. But I'm just saying, if you're like me and you don't buy this stuff every day, then it is a good idea to choose wisely because you don't want to regret the decision. And if it is your first luxury bag, I would say this is a good luxury bag to buy. It's cheaper than your Chanel's and your Louis Vuittons at the moment anyway, and I would definitely try and get this bag before it goes up any more. And that's all I have to say on the matter, really. Again, I love the detail in this bag, like even they have Saint Laurent on the handle here, which I think is really beautiful, and in the zip inside it says Saint Laurent too. And so I think it's definitely, if you like your bag logos and your branded stuff, it's very good for that. You do get quite a lot of Saint Laurent stuff in the bag. Another thing I'd like to say is the gold, and I think a lot of people talk about this as well. It's quite a popular bag, so there are quite a lot of reviews on YouTube anyway, but the gold is not your really shiny gold. Now, I quite like shiny gold, but I think this more matte gold suits the bag more, if that makes any sense. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the bag. I hope this review was useful to someone out there, and I hope it helped you decide if you're thinking about getting this bag. And if you'd like me to do a video on how I saved up for the bag, because that's a different matter entirely, I can do that if you just leave me a comment below. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. However, I probably won't be buying another luxury bag anytime soon, but I may be buying other fashion things, and I can do a review of those as well if you like the content. This is a different kind of thing than what I usually do on my YouTube channel. I usually do guitar tutorials, so if you're interested in learning how to play guitar, then check out some of my guitar tutorials as well. They're all on my channel. Thank you for watching.